old resume. Of course, I modified it after what happened with me, with Citibank. So that's an
Oh, I
old
see.
one. Yeah.
And can you specify the employment gap for me, because it's essential for us to present the data as accurate as possible to avoid any other
No,
situations
it's
like
not
that.
gonna show up. It's not gonna. Hold on. So whatever gap I had, it was before 2013, which is not included in the resume you have. The resume you have started in 2013, right?
Yeah, it starts in 2016, I believe, at Bloomingdale's as a beauty advisor.
Yeah, exactly. I had my daughter in 2013. So that the resume you have has no gap. I
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That works.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
The
that's
only
that. And
gap I have now, I'm sorry, the only gap I have now it's since March. So my last job I only stayed there for 3 months, for 4 months. That's why I was asking you if that helps me to get a job, then we should keep the last experience. If you don't think it's gonna be beneficial, then we can just remove that experience. But then we have to explain the gap, why I am not working currently.
hmm, let's see. Can you elaborate on the reason why you left the job?
It's because that's it. I was doing this retail because I was in school and now I'm done with school. What am I doing here? So I was like, I have to cut this off and stay focused to find a job to start my new career, which is always
Oh,
wanted.
exactly. I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be better to mention the job and then elaborate on why you had to leave the job to pursue further career opportunities. That's not a problem.
I say, okay.
Okay, and basically to summarize what you just said, you can definitely focus on other roles because there are a lot of skills that we can focus on in your
Hmm.
previous jobs. Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
okay, great. And uh, I guess we were at managing customer payments, and then let's see. And can you talk about some of the strategies you implemented to acquire new customers?
I mean, we had sometimes we had some. I don't know how to explain. We had pullers, like we had these people. They were hired by the company. They just pull customers, meaning like they walk on the floor and they ask new customers to try samples. Then they bring them to us to the counter. Once the
Uh,
customers are on the counter, we have them sit down. We do we do the skincare
mhm,
routine. Then we apply makeup. Then we make them buy.
mhm. I see. And did you have a good record of retaining the customers?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I mean, I only worked in the highest stores, like the Bergdorf Goodman, the last one. There is only
Mhm.
one in the whole world, and to be working there, you really have to be great at customer service, which was my case. I was really doing good, but it's just not that what I want to do for life.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. And were you given any customer service metrics that you were tracked on?
I'm sorry.
Were you given any customer service metrics or scores that you were tracked on?
No, of course.
I see. Okay. And let's see. And how many teams did you work with here, and did you manage a team here?
How many days they were what?
How many teams did you work with here?
I mean, every job is one team. Like, I mean, how many employees?
Yeah, basically, you primarily work with the sales team.
I'm sorry.
Did you primarily work with the sales team?
Yeah, we were all salespeople.
See. Okay.
Yeah, each counter I worked for, they had business manager, they had counter manager, sales manager, and the rest are all sales people, sales associates.
And were you required to manage any junior associates or interns?
If I was managing what?
Were you managing any interns or junior associates?
Not really. I mean, because we always had trainer manager, businessman. I mean, but if there is a new hire, I was always the one that, I mean, it was voluntary. It's not because I had to. I was the one that
Mhm,
I like show them the new product, show them the stock, tell them the prices. But it wasn't my
mhm,
job. It was just as teamwork.
mhm. I see. Okay. That's pretty great. Let's see.
Hmm.
And I guess other than that, did you suggest and did you identify any problems with the sale process and suggest any improvements that the company can do?
I mean, if I had any problems at work and I had to solve.
Did any opportunities for any improving any processes and to improve the sales process? Did you identify any opportunity like that?
I'm not sure what do you mean there. I don't know. You mean if I did improve myself at my work?
Yeah, improve yourself or improve any other peers that might have worked with you.
Yeah, the more you work for, I mean, the more I work for a counter, the more I know about the products, the more my customers trust me, the more my customers come back to me.
Hmm. I see. And in your resume, you mentioned that you had a strong focus on developing in-house training programs. Is this something that you're familiar with?
Which one? Which one is that? What experience? Which counter?
It's the job it's the Bloomingdale's job. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, it's the job as the in-store brand ambassador, and it's the third bullet that says that you had a strong focus on developing in-house training programs.
Strong focus on developing and mastering program instances. Yeah, that like basically when we have new hires. So that's what, as I told you, I mean, I'm honest, like because you guys are here to help me, so I have to be honest. Whatever is in
Mhm.
my resume, it's copy paste from online, from internet.
Ah, I
Let's
see.
say, I mean, but it's basically very close to what I do as a salesperson and as a
Hmm.
brand ambassador. That's why,
Okay,
I mean, I
perfect.
decided to go for someone to, to hire someone to do my resume because everything there is just from the internet.
I'll be sure to take care of that.
Thank you.
And no problem at all. And let's see. So regarding customer service, can you mention a time when a customer was exceptionally satisfied with your service?
Mm, you mean situations that I had?
Yeah, any specific situation where a customer was satisfied more than normal with your service?
I mean, there are a lot of situations, really, but the last one I can tell you was at Berto Goodman. It was this guy came into the store and he's from Emirates, so I helped him. I showed him. He was like, I only want to see the exclusive stuff. So I showed him some products, and he was like, Okay, I'll come back. I'm not buying today. I want to buy the day before I leave. I was like, Okay,
Hmm.
fine. So I didn't give. Usually, some associates, when the customer don't buy, the associates get mad. So I
Hmm.
didn't show him. I mean, of course,